You know what time it is?
Another haul?
Another haul, bitch. I'm taking it serious this time.
Yeah, you are.
Going on the road, traveling around the world, drawing my gun and saying, hey, you better watch this haul or I'm going to shoot you in the balls. But anyway, we're not going to shoot anyone in the balls.
That's a weird intro.
Yeah, especially not our watchers, which we so love. Yeah, it's another haul, man. I don't know what's happening, but we did like 10 billion hauls as of late. And it's
Thrifts.
not, it's not because we're rich. Look, let's clear this up here, folks. I know you already know this, most of you. We don't fucking make money off these videos. We're not fucking Jake Paul in it here at all. You know, we have to swindle for our fucking deals.
Dude, I picked up the swindling recently.
You picked up the swindle pretty good. But it was just a lucky month, man. Lots of deals out there, probably because of the post-Christmas season. Yeah. And but anyway, let's check out what we got. Let's start with a few flicks. Not as many as last time this time.
Thankfully.
But kind of a cringe for me.
It's not great.
But let's not start with the cringe first. Let's start with a movie that I saw back in the day and enjoyed, even though I technically shouldn't have. And I'm going to rewatch it. It was cheap, so I'm going to rewatch it to see if I still enjoy it. Probably won't because it's directed by Roland Emmerich. But it's The Patriot with Mel Gibson. Another reason I saw this was Mel Gibson. And, you know, but yeah, man, this is an extended cut. I'm hoping that...
More explosions.
More explosions and more ridiculous shit. You know, Roger Ebert and Joyce Kuhlhawick.
Oh, Joyce?
Give it 2 thumbs up, so that's the thing.
He's my favorite.
Second, and I know you're going to...
Damn it.
Your balls are going to recede on this one, is I've been on a Russell Crowe kick. I'm still on a Russell Crowe kick.
Not great.
He's my boy. I had to get Master and Commander.
You didn't have to.
I didn't have to. And really, I didn't. You were kind enough to get it for me. And thus feed my weird addiction to Russell Crowe. But, yeah, a little Napoleonic War era movie. A little sea movie. A little Crow movie. So I'm a winner there with the Crow part.
Sea Hag?
Sea Hags, maybe. What do you got in the movie arena there, chap?
I got what's bound to be the best quality DVD. In this 4-pack.
Look, you sure as hell didn't get it for the Hellraisers?
Oh, hell no.
Included in this. But it's a 5-movie DVD, including Hellraiser 6 and 7.
Oof.
And Prophecy 1 and 2, which is really the reason you got it. Prophecy 1 and 2 are really cool movies. Here's the thing, there's a 5th movie in this too, and they didn't even put it in the front. And it's called Legend of Sorrow Creek, so you know that's probably going to suck.
That's the thing. And this is not a multiple disc type of deal.
Oh no, baby.
They're all crammed into one DVD. So they're bound to look like my anus.
Yeah, here's the crazy part, man. If you cram over 2 movies onto a Blu-ray, you're pushing the limits. You know what I'm saying? 2 movies is about as much as a Blu-ray can handle. You know, 2 normal length movies. Here they've crammed 5 movies into a DVD.
Yeah.
Echo Bridge
Of all
people too. Not even Miramax releases is Echo Bridge, their subsidiary.
They're like, ooh.
That's not going to look great. But Prophecy 1 and 2 are so cool that fuck it.
There was another collection, but all the movies in it sucked. And I don't hear... Oh, they were all Halloween sequels.
Yeah, definite miss there. Next.
We got this movie, which apparently stinks, but...
yeah, this is a Coen Brothers movie.
It was $1.
It wasn't well received, which is incredibly rare for the Coen Brothers nowadays. But back in the day, like Big Lebowski wasn't well received.
True.
You know, Burn After Reading is still very divisive, etc. So maybe this is just a movie that we like, but nobody else likes. Or maybe we won't like it. It'll be a first for me.
It was $1 anyway.
Yeah, $1, you can't lose. And if you want to complete a Coen collection, I mean, $1 is the way to go. Plus, come on, man. It's got my girl ScarJo in it.
Yeah.
Playing a vixen of the past.
A little bio showing and shit.
I'd lick her butt.
Yep.
Next.
I think the greatest film is the one that I saved for last.
Now, it's. I like to point out that it's the greatest film because it's on beta. Definitely not because of the movie.
Nope.
And that's this beta copy of Remo Williams' The Adventure Begins, starring fucking Fred Ward.
I'm going to insert this picture so people know why I'm doing this.
Yeah, don't insert it so they don't know. Yeah. Look.
It sucks.
This movie was based on some serial novels, some adventure serial novels that are like, there's hundreds of them, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if this movie's good.
No.
But we kept, it most likely is not, but we kept on seeing this fucking video everywhere, man.
And it had this cover.
Yeah, it had this cover. which I hope you've inserted by now.
No.
Otherwise, we're idiots.
We're just raptors.
And it was always a running joke with us, and now you found a Betamax. Unfortunately, it does not have this cover.
Yeah, dude. When I saw it on the shelf, I was like, "Hell yeah, Remo for 25 cents, worth the gag." Picked it up, didn't have the cover, and I was sad.
Move over, Mr. Bond. Here comes Remo. I guess Bond didn't move over because fuck, we never saw Remo again.
Nope, Remo's dead.
Anyway, is that it for the flicks?
Yeah.
Let's move on to the dicks then. And by dicks, I mean my dick's getting hard over Harley Quinn because there's a pop now. There's another Harley Quinn pop. I have the animated series pop, but this is the DC Universe pop. Basically the same figure in a lot of respects, but no, there's some differences. And you got this for me, which is pretty damned cool of you. Love it. Love Harley. Now my collection is even larger, maybe even so large as to compete with my Russell Crowe collection.
Yeah.
But probably not.
You do have that entire back sleeve of Russell.
Yeah. Back sleeve? It's just a back tattoo.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not a
it's
sleeve.
a back sleeve, dude.
I also got my thigh emblazoned with his face.
Yeah. Right next to the cock.
Speaking of thighs, here's a couple I'd like to be between. And that's Katie Segal, a.k.a. Peggy Bundy, a.k.a. Gemma on Sons of Anarchy.
She has a skateboard for some reason.
Yeah, it's because there's a part where she hits a chick in the face with a skateboard.
All right.
So I guess they were like, I guess that's this. They could have given her a gun or her bag, something.
Yep.
They gave her a skateboard. This was from Mesco, and the sculpt, I mean, you can't really see it there, but the sculpt is excellent. Go ahead and tell them.
Yep, looks like her.
Looks exactly like. So if you want a Peggy figure, or if you're a fan of Sons of Anarchy 2, like myself, this is the one to get. Also, spank material.
Yep.
So I'll just continue my female collection of figures. This is awesome, dude. The Bombshells figures from DC Collectibles didn't impress me that much. There were a few that are okay. Batwoman one was cool. Mm-hmm. The Wonder Woman's one's okay. But this one has got to be my favorite thus far. And that's the Katana one. And I already like Katana, but this figure makes sense. Looks good.
Yep.
Is pretty fucking badass. The sculpt is awesome. Love what they did with this figure, man. Love it. Save my little bucks for it.
Just don't open it, otherwise it'll blow up.
Man, I was like, if they sold this bitch, I'm going to be sad, and they didn't. And thus, I was not.
That was the greatest tale known to man.
You like that tale?
That was pretty good.
I told it. Anyway, what do you got in the figure department?
I'm just reaching. Whatever I get.
Take out big-ass dildo.
Oh, yeah, that's my big-ass dildo right there.
Okay, yeah, I got one of these last time, and, I mean...
We found one.
For good reason. You fell in love with it, so you found another one.
Yep.
Thankfully, and yeah, this is probably the best Wonder Woman figure I've seen.
Yeah.
Despite, again, like mine, the body has a different color to the limbs and head, but it's so good that it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
It's a great figure.
You did kind of go, oh man, that color though.
Yeah. It's kind of unfortunate, but fuck it, man. It's good. It's a good fig. And by that, I mean Fig Newton.
God, next. That's the worst.
Next, you got this little Iron Man.
Now, the reason why I got this is because I used to like these figures. I had a bunch of them, the small ones, until I started flushing them down the toilet accidentally. Oh, okay.
How do you flush
I told this tale before where I was taking a dump, and I got up and dropped something, and I bent down to pick it up and almost puked. It was my Wolverine that fell into my turd.
Oh, no.
After that, actually they got stolen, but after that I never bothered to build up my collection again.
Your turd turned you off on these?
Yeah, and I found this for $4, $4.99, and I like it. It's my favorite little Iron Man look.
Yeah, the Mark 1 style,
so
the prototype.
I was like,
it's prototype or is it Mark 1? Whatever the fuck.
The old one.
It's the old looking ass Iron Man. The first Iron Man outfit. Pretty cool, man. I like that. I wonder what it looked bigger. Let me see. Next, you got this thing that
Dusty,
the comic shop employer insisted that I didn't bring down from the top.
Yeah.
But I pressed on the issue and did so, much to her chagrin.
I have a big feeling that she's like a perfectionist type.
Yeah, and she was because she was like, "I'll get it for you," and I was like, "No, I think I reached." And she's like, "No, I got it," and I just went and got it.
And she was like, "Oh."
Yeah, you could hear it in her voice. Oh,
yeah.
Like I didn't move anything. Damn it.
Ball.
But But yeah, this is a 2-pack. This from this series came out in the 90s, right?
2003, I believe.
2003.
I was into this series when it came out. It had a lot of variant bats, which kind of sucked. Batman, but the villains were cool and the sculpts were cool.
Yeah.
I still have my figure from back then of Black Batman. This is the blue variant or the blue version with Superman. I don't love the blue Batman. But I feel with a little bit of modification, this baby will look pretty great.
Yeah. If you modify it, you give it a wash, especially.
Yeah.
And by that I mean a black wash, not wash it.
Yeah.
It'll look like a Dennis O'Neil era of Batman. So that's pretty cool.
And now I have another Superman figure, I guess. He looks a little scared.
He looks a little scared, but you know what? Those accessories gotta go in the trash.
Oh yeah, hardcore.
I mean, look at these accessories, man. Under what circumstances would these heroes use that shit? Not even Batman would use those gadgets.
They launch discs. I mean, Superman. You know, he's the most powerful being on Earth. He's got to launch his logo out.
I mean, he did in part 2.
Oh man, that's
for all the fucking criticism that Man of Steel gets, you fuckers are excusing the shit that happened in the original series. Yeah, come on, man. Next up
is this Peacock.
next up is Katy Perry's favorite song, Peacock. Look, this Peacock is angry as shit. And that's the only reason you got it.
Yeah, he's very unimpressed. You gotta face it towards the camera. There you go.
He is not pleased.
He's judging me for buying him.
He is watching our videos because he's not pleased.
He's like, oh man, this is a stinker, isn't it?
I gotta admit, I saw this thing and I was like, he's gonna get this.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, next.
Well, I got this and I have plans to modify it.
Yeah, this is a little big ass Leo. You have modified one of these before, a Raph, and it was pretty cool. So let's see what you do with old Leonardo.
Yep.
So that's gonna be pretty cool when it's finished. In the meantime, it's okay. No, well, it's pretty cool,
it's pretty good, but yeah,
it needs modification for sure.
Yeah, of course they guns again didn't have the
weapons.
The weapons, but whatever.
Next
is apparently I had more movies. So that's
there we go. Let's go back to movies then real quick. And we'll start with Bad Santa, unrated and director's cut, Blu-ray. We really enjoyed this movie when it came out. Yes, it's dirty. Yes, it's vile. But that's kind of part of its charm. Yeah. Obviously, it's supposed to be pushing boundaries. Billy Bob Thornton's hilarious in this.
Yeah,
and
it was cheap.
Unfortunately, though this has the unrated cut, which is the best version to see, the director's cut, surprisingly, he cut out a bunch of stuff in the movie and changed scenes out. So it's a lot more restrained, which I guess if you didn't like the dirtiness of it, the lewdness of it, may tickle your pickle. But, I guess we'll see. Next, you found this for super cheap, but it was brand new.
Sealed.
So, yeah, sealed. So, Devil's Rejects. Do we really have to explain that one? If we do, then...
Eat my poo.
Eat my poo, yeah. Next, you got this dust-laden...
Yeah. It's alright, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, you just like to display these VHSs, and this is the Universal Monsters re-release of Phantom of the Opera. It's just cool. The old school poster is just cool. You know, it's just a cool little visual thing to have around. And, of course... Going back to the figures here, this Vinyl Idols Batman figurine, and he's really flat when you look at him from the side. We did a little swindle for this.
Swin. He's very depressed.
He's depressed, but he's Affleck, so what do you expect?
That's all right. This was after the movie came out. Yeah. Everybody shat on it, and he's like, "Oh man."
Yeah, I will say that it's very Affleckian. Is that a word?
Nope.
All right. What else we got? The big one here.
I got one big one.
This was a swindle too. Sort of.
Yeah.
This is a Mesco 112 figures. These figures are pretty fucking expensive. $90 is about the baseline, but you got massively reduced price because the guy hadn't sold it in forever.
Yeah.
So this is Zoom. Basically Flash only yellow and evil, I guess. So yeah, man, that was a pretty good deal, man.
We'll be doing an unboxing, maybe.
Yeah, we'll be doing an unboxing, but take our word for it that that's what he looks like for now.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for that unboxing.
It was a pretty good deal. The guy told me how much, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Can't pass that up.
You get a good reduction. Breast reduction, that is.
I definitely need it. You gotta
go for it.
These titties are...
Yeah, you're getting a viscera over there levels. Well, next, let's do some comic books that we got. All right, well, first off, there's these two EC reprints. I mean, these are not the horror ones, but you know, there's Valor, which was kind of like their adventure thing, and then there was Frontline Combat, which was one of their many war comics. And you know, because I'm a loser,
Yeah.
I have to get 10,000 Archies, man.
I just want to point out that the way we have this arranged, I'm the one paying for this.
Yeah,
So, woof.
because it's one pull, so you're the one that looks like it's buying Archie.
Woof.
So yeah, Archie 700 and 701, and Archie 1941, 3 and 4. So that's pathetic. And of course, come on, Elvira fixes anything.
Spanking, to be fair. I do
Yeah.
wonder what these stories are about. Her tit, I hope.
Only her tit, just one tit. I used to have Elvira Comics back in the day, and the stories weren't good.
All right.
But she did do a House of Secrets where she was kind of hosting the anthology. That was cool. Which, I mean, that's what Elvira's all about, right?
Mhm.
Next, you got these. This is your batch. Book of Thoth from Conan. Thoth Amon being, of course, Conan's greatest villain in the books, or in the comics, and, of course, the Robert Howard stories. Here's 1 through 4. I don't know if there's more of these, but the fact that there's 4 of them and they're 40 pages or more each,
So pretty good.
pretty cool, man. Plus, you finally get exposed to Thoth Amon, which that little cover there should give you some tickles on your
squid
pickle.
guy.
Then you found a copy of an old series called Terror Incorporated.
I have the first issue.
You have the
and
first issue.
And I dug it.
Here's
So
number
here you go.
6.
I just like the covers. They're very 90s, but in a good way.
Yeah. And this cover is not 90s at all, but this is a cool, man.
Yeah, it's a great cover. I
This
don't know if
is,
the book is good, but the cover's great.
It's a Strange Tales featuring the Golem from Marvel. You know,
Love
back
golems.
before it was ruined. So that if the comic sucks, the cover's cool, but hopefully it's cool. Then you found a copy of Paul the Samurai, which is related to the Tick series. For anybody that doesn't know,
So you know I gots to get that.
yeah, any Tick stuff you got to get. Also, if you didn't want it for this cover and the
Yeah.
fact that it's Tick related, this back cover with man-eating cow and a Pope hat
Dairy Pope.
is enough to make you want to buy that.
Yes. You gotta see the Tick. And you gotta read the Tick.
Yeah.
That's just separate. You gotta.
Yeah. The Tick comics are still, in my opinion, the best Tick anything. The original ones.
Yeah.
The first 12 issues, original series, best thing involving the Tick. Swamp Thing, just a random issue, great cover. You like Swamp Thing, so, I mean, it's a Muckman, so you had to get it.
Emaciated Swampy's cool.
Then you got the issues 2 and 3 of Bubba Hotep comic book.
I had the first one,
Series?
couldn't find the other ones, and I
So
guess
there you
they're
go.
out now.
Pretty cool. Hopefully
They don't stink.
they don't reek. Then you found one that, look, well, actually I found this, and I said, you got to see this right here.
It's a pretty great cover.
This is number 1 of this comic. It's called Thrud the Barbarian. And the cover says it all.
Yep.
A small-headed barbarian freak.
He's pretty great.
Even if this sucks,
It's
you
pretty
got to
great.
get it. And of course we have this back cover, which, I don't know, man.
It's like a cat.
Like a sphinx cat or
I
something.
love sphinxes. So
that's cool. Then you got a random issue of Legends of the Dark Knight. Actually has it's the annual.
yeah,
So that's cool. So at least the story will be self-contained.
I was looking for a cover.
It's a Mignola cover too.
For a comic to put up on my wall, and this one looked pretty great.
Yeah, Mignola cover. Batman versus a big ass demon.
Yep.
Cool. Here we got Conan the Barbarian #1 reprint, right?
Yeah.
From the Marvel series back in the day. I remember when I gave you 1 through 120 something,
never happened.
plus annuals, plus Call the Conqueror and Red Sonja, and they vanished within like 6 months. Hurts my bones to this day.
I have no memory of this.
Yeah, of course not. You somehow lost them.
Apparently Conan's back with Marvel. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, so
He's
no
going to
problem.
be like a black woman by the end of the year.
yeah. Come on, man. Judge Dredd, #2 of the new series Toxic.
Yep.
It was a cooler cover. Wish you would have gotten it.
Yep.
I don't know why. It's not mine,
Yeah.
but it was a cooler cover. The new issue of Doomsday Clock, which you're collecting.
It's got a feline on it.
The new issue of Hillbilly, which you're collecting. Red-Eyed Witchery from Beyond. That title alone has me. This is from the guy who wrote
The Goon.
The Goon, Eric Powell. Awesome cat. These covers are fucking great, man.
Yeah, they are.
These Justice League dark covers.
The variants.
Supernatural Justice League, basically. Fucking badass covers, man. Makes me want to jerk my wiener. And that's not just because Zatanna and Wonder Woman are on the cover.
It's because Swamp Thing.
Next, we got Scooby Apocalypse. Again, surprisingly cool covers.
Yeah. I like it. I'm very behind, but I like it.
And issue number 2, I believe, or the next installment of Phantasmagoria, which is a Latin American and Southwest inspired horror anthology series. The covers alone are cool. They're very reminiscent of EC Comics.
Yeah.
But
they got little hags in them.
You gotta let me read this, man. These issues, because you know I like me some horror anthologies and
hags.
And hags, most importantly. The only important thing, really. And issue number 2 of Batman Damned. Unfortunately, didn't get the first one, but hopefully you do. Cool.
These babies are big.
They are huge, premium quality comics. Totally worth it. This is what I've been saying for years, man. This is how they should do comics. At the pace of the artists. Don't rush it. Make them good. Make them premium. Make them worth it. Not rush 12 issues a year that nobody wants.
$6 for this? Pretty good.
It's a winner. And finally, this wasn't purchased, but this was given from you to me. Yeet! Beast.
That's what I call a maker.
It's my Crimson Ghost. Misfits. Yes, we are fans, unlike everybody that just misuses this fucking logo for their deeds. Our boy Miles Estrada, check his channel out. Recently told a tale about some chick just randomly wearing a Def Leppard shirt. And then they asked her and she was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Who's that?
Oof.
Come on, man.
Yeah. You
anyway.
just know what you're wearing.
This is awesome. Love it.
I have another one planned. I just got to make it.
Is it going to have the little hood?
No, I got another...
theme?
Theme planned. I already made the stencil. It's coming.
Coming soon?
Just like me.
Right now in your pants.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm going to go see Russell Crowe.
God damn.
Take his shirt off. Hey, anybody out there comes across Russell Crowe CD, you need to send it to me right now.
God damn it, dude.
I'm getting that.
You're like freaking already planning to import it from this overseas.
From China.
Millions of dollars.
Anyway, guys, that's our latest haul. Tell us what you think. What have you gotten recently? What should we get? Hit like, share, subscribe, those notification buttons, because we're out.
Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes inside tonight, don't look up a corpulent dudes. Movies, music, story times, all kinds of shit for you. Anything goes